Any quick questions? Yeah. All right, take care.
What's the null distribution?
What's the null distribution? It's just what you observe. Like, for instance, if I asked, how tall are people? The null distribution is if I just go out into the world and sample millions of people and I make a little histogram of how tall everybody is, that's just the distribution of how tall people are. However, what I could do is I could ask, are women taller than men? And in that case, you can then test how tall women are compared to like the null distribution and how tall men are compared to the null distribution. Or you can like take random groups and like subtract them and do different things to say, oh, women are in fact slightly shorter than men are. But that's because women aren't from the null distribution. They're from the conditional distribution of how tall women are.
Just a subset of the population that was used to generate the null distribution.
Exactly. And the thing is, if the subset of the population that generates the null distribution is unrelated, so like if there was no height difference between men and women, when you took the null distribution of height and you pulled the woman out of it, they would actually have the same distribution as the null distribution, right? Yeah. And so you should, so if you ask like what's the mean height of the woman subset versus the mean height of the null, you'd get the same value on average. Whereas if women were actually shorter, then your subset would actually be drawing from shorter people from the null distribution, and then you would see a mean difference. So the null is just like, what do you expect to see if whatever you're testing doesn't actually have an effect?
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay, no worries.